but then there's a rebound, and we think it's a rebound due to a lower feed costs, because we know that the forward prices of Class 3 milk, and therefore all milk, is going down as we get into 2015. So this is clearly due to lower feed costs. But notice one thing: our expected prices, or excuse me, our expected margins, these are margins now, are nowhere close to that $4 to $8 range of margins that can be protected under MPP. That is, if you took an $8 margin protection under MPP, there'd be no payment. We forecast the average payment would be zero. That is, the expected payment would be zero. But there are distinct probabilities, even within this market condition, of getting less than $8 milk, less than margin, less than $7 margin, what have you. And that's what we show in the probability table. Okay, in this section of the table, we show the probability of getting whatever the indicator here is on the left axis. What's the probability of getting less than $7 milk? I say milk, $7 margin in, say, March and April. We have a 4% probability that we think that we could get a less than $7 margin, given the conditions that existed on the futures markets in October 17th of 2014. Now, obviously, as we get closer to the sign-up day and closer to January 1st of 2015, we're going to get a more accurate assessment of what that market's doing. That's why we recommend that producers don't, like for this sign-up, we didn't recommend producers go in October and sign up everything and get signed up and leave it at that, because there's a lot of uncertainty of where the market's headed. Most producers waited until we get into November, and with the extension date supplied by FSA today, that's going to go into December 5th. So the other thing to note here is even though there's no numbers in certain portions of this table, that simply means that the probability, it still exists, that range of margins will occur, but it's less than 1%. Okay, so there is a possibility that we could get less than $4 margins, but it's very unlikely, and it'd be a incredible event if that was to happen, but very, very unlikely to occur. But there is a distinct possibility. For November, December 2015, there is a 22% probability that there would be $8 margins generated, less than $8 margins. So a fairly larger probability. Okay, so that's the probability table. Well, that's one piece of the puzzle. Let's take this information and overlay our forecasted expected margin and the confidence we have in our forecasts to that $4, $8 coverage range under MPP. Okay, and that's what we do under the forecast graph table. First, we show the expected margins that were generated previously. Then we collect those estimates, those simulated values that have a 25% or greater probability of being above the forecast or below the forecast. And that's shown by the green area and a red area respectively. And the question